11 Alive News at 5 p.m. starts now.
First at 5, you are looking at a major sinkhole in DeKalb County. It's causing major traffic problems for people driving and living along a very busy stretch of Buford Highway. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. I'm Faith Jesse.
And I'm Ron Jones in for Jennifer Bellamy tonight. I just can't imagine it's commute time. Folks are trying to get home, and crews have been working since early this morning trying to fix that problem. We have team coverage for you tonight, folks. Atlanta traffic expert Crash Clark is here to get you around those blocked roadways. But let's kick things off with Karis Belger. She's been there all day as crews are working, and Karis, this has to be really tough for residents there.
It has been. In fact, there are 4 apartment complexes in the immediate area where the sinkhole is and where the roadblocks are. People who live in these apartment complexes tell me that the work has kept them from coming and going from their homes. Yolanda Ramirez tells me she first noticed the sinkhole outside of her Brookhaven apartment complex when she tried to take her son to the bus this morning.
It's a very delicate situation because there is no movement. People can't move cars or anything like that. So today, my son had to miss school and I'm walking everywhere.
She and her neighbors spent the day walking along the side of the road or sitting at the edge of their apartment complex, waiting for the work to be done.
I just left my car at another apartment complex because I couldn't bring it here.
Georgia Department of Transportation spokeswoman Natalie Dale says a contractor hit a main water line last night, but did not think there was any further damage after making a repair. This morning, Dale says a large van drove over where that water main break happened, and then the ground collapsed. GDOT had crews on site here to begin assessing the damage shortly after 6 this morning.
When you're working with things like utilities and infrastructure failure, there may be something that comes up. We will certainly let y'all know of that.
After sizing up the issue, the repair crew began hours of work, keeping northbound lanes of Buford Highway near Clairmont Road closed.
We have to make sure that the infrastructure is secure, that we still don't have water leaking, that we get that filled back in and repaved over before we can open these northbound lanes.
Until the road reopens, Yolanda and her neighbors are frustrated.
I need to fix it today because I don't need to stay tomorrow again. No.
Now, children who had to catch buses and be dropped off have actually been doing so not far from me, actually right near where myself and my cameraman are standing before they walk up the road to where they live. And Natalie Dale with GDOT tells me crews expect to be finished with this work later on this evening before reopening the roads shortly after.
Yeah, and that's the one thing we're noticing right now. Behind Kara's shot right there, you could see those pedestrians walking through that construction zone. We noticed this early in the morning. Let me step out of the way so you guys can get another look. That is a live look what's happening here, and major impacts. Northbound, obviously, where it's completely shut down right before you get to Clairmont Road. I'm going to give you a couple of ways around it. Your main alternate's going to be I-85. Simply take that as you're leaving Buckhead or Midtown to Clairmont Road. You could cut right back to Buford Highway. Alternate number 2, we're going to give you Peachtree Road. That takes you to Dresden. That, too, will put you right back to Buford Highway. I'm going to give you one more, depending on how adventurous you're feeling. Briarcliff Road. That gets to Clairmont Road. And again, you can go back to Buford Highway, but expect major delays as we continue the evening rush hour. Good news here, we had all lanes shut down. 285 northbound near 166. That has finally been moved off to the side, but huge delays back to Camp Creek. We're going to keep you up to date on all of this. Download the 11 Alive News app. Scan that QR code on your screen. We're going to keep you up to date with the timing of when that street fully reopens. Faith?
All right, Crash, thank you so much.